Hello everybody, I am returning here to do more Pokedex entries. Hi everyone, how are you all doing? Which Pokedex entry is it this time? Let me begin by just saying, anyone who watches this stream, or is watching, I'm creating fake mod based off Pokedex entries, but I don't know the Pokemon in it, so don't spoil what Pokemon it is, because I'm gonna guess it at the end. So this one is, from the hollows of its arms it fires the bones of its victims, which are all dried up after being drained of their vitality. A very edgy entry today. This one will be interesting to try and figure out what it actually is. I have a few ideas for what Pokemon it is, but I feel like I'm going to be wrong regardless. But I have as you can see by the title, it's Forest Edition, because both of the entries that I picked today have my ideas are very forest-based ones. Oops, just punched the mic. That's a good start. Already got beef with the mic. So for this one, I'm thinking some kind of tree-like dryad thing. So it's got, because, you know, hollows of its arms is what really gets me here. Some kind of weird ghost type that drains its victims of its vitality, or something like that. But I think I want like a big tree, kind of tree ant dude with some Magmortar-esque looking cannons for draining its victims of all that good nutrients. So I'm literally going to start with like a human shape for this one. Like very Gallade or Gardevoir-esque. But oh, excuse me. Oh, I had some cabanossi just before, and it's already wreaking havoc on my system. But it's gonna be very like zombie-esque, very gangly. It's gonna have massive arms, but everything else is gonna be a bit like bone-esque, but also looking like weird kind of tree parts. I'm gonna make it like incredibly tall too. Just a disgusting looking creature. So, how was everyone's yesterday after I stopped streaming? I literally just did video making all day for a video coming out not for a while, that's for sure. Okay. Oh, a Soviet Russia joke in 2023. Oh my god. The classics. The absolute classics. So far getting some SCP vibes. Yeah, I can see it. It is, I am trying to like make it look a bit creepier than a usual kind of my style fake mon. So let's get the arms going. I think I want them to be like just absolutely like massive trunk. Because I mean it spits out its victim, so it needs to have like a pretty large trunk to be able to do that. Give it a little twig here that kind of looks like a sight for a gun or something to fire some bones out. Yeah, this thing's gonna look kind of scary, I think. Oh, we can friendly it up a bit once we get the head and stuff down. Gotta get some perspective going. So it looks like that arm's coming a bit forward. Give it that opening. I thought the entry might be Magmortar, but I don't think Magmortar does that kind of thing, so I have a different idea for it. There's a couple of other ones that I reckon it could be. I had a strange inkling yesterday night to want to play Viva Pinata 2, but the problem is I don't have an Xbox, so I can't even touch that. Viva Pinata was such a good game. They need to bring it back, but at least bring it on PC so I can actually play it. Because I don't have an Xbox. Thanks for giving me an idea for my next Pokemon ad, Fresno Walker. Oh yeah. Yeah, the American-based regions are great for having like all the cryptids as Pokemon too. Imagine camping in the woods and you see this thing's recent victim, what do you do? Well, I mean, all you'd see are the bones of the victim, so... I mean, there's not really much... That could be literally anything at that point. I'd probably be a victim because I just would be too stupid to notice that it was a thing that did this. Maybe the trees are a little too over... complex for that. I think that's a bit better. So maybe we can give it a bit of a almost tree-like rib cage design. Get a real creepy look for this thing going. I imagine it leaves skin and grabs the bones. It's a bone sucker. That can be taken out of context. Oops. Oh well. Hello, random artist. Let's have the actual body, like the top two ribs kind of connect the top here, and then we can have like an opening part there where those kind of go in. Yeah, looks good. Easy pull out or Weavile and you're good to go. Oh yeah, Weavile would be a good counter for this thing. Oh man, I'm stuck with I'm stuck with a shift tree, which will only be half as good against this thing. My terrible shift tree. I don't know why I thought of shift tree first, but we'll take it. Now, I think I want to make the head kind of like big and less horrifying than what we've got going so far. So let's make a new layer and do some ideas, because if it's going to be a tree ant kind of dryad thing, we'll keep an almost like skull-like shape for the head. Maybe even have it a little cocked so it looks kind of spooky. And I think I want to give it like a bushy tree beard. Let's duplicate this layer just so I can see what it looks like without the lines going all over it. Okay, that helps a bit better to visualize what's going on here. You can even have the beard almost look like a jaw for it too. Oh, this is horrifying. What have I done? Maybe we could have it so that it has like only a single eye or something. Yeah, the beard is already leaves. I don't want to make it too like hyper detailed. It would be a bit too complex if I did that. So in terms of, could give it like some little bush horns, bush twig horns. Could have like a little leaf coming off it there. This would probably be like a mythical or something, it feels like. What if it had like a single eye like Duskull? Too creepy. Just a bit too creepy. Or we make it have little tiny eyes inside of the big eyes. Yeah, nah. All part of the process. The name could be Latrian or Stacria. Oh, Stalurka's cool. I do like the name Stalurka. Looks sick. Okay, cool. I'm glad that it's looking good so far. What does it look like if I give it two of these eyes? Oh yeah, that looks actually pretty good. Make it so that you can see that these kind of go in a bit too. Without the horns makes him look like Master Roshi from Dragon Ball. Oh god. Dragon Ball characters as Pokemon. Here's Master Roshi as a horrid eldritch abomination. Oops. I think I'm pretty happy with that so far. So we'll just keep that going. Let's give it sort of... yeah, I think that works. I want it to look a bit like a tree skeleton anyway, so we'll keep it like that for now. Give it the Pokemon angry. No. He looks too grumpy. It could look like a bot. Sounds of its last victim. That's horrifying. His legs look like a compass tool. They do. You can pick him up and just kind of trace special like mathematical equations with him. He's actually really good at math. Oh, Eldrist is a cool name too. Chat always with the banger names. Can't stop you guys from making good names. So I went to the beach yesterday afternoon, and I saw a little crab that had buried himself in the sand, and I thought it was dead, so I was like, oh, I'll pick him up and like move him. And he got up and he started walking around and he didn't attack me or pinch me or anything, and I felt very blessed that this crab didn't decide to destroy my finger. He's like a hide behind bit. Yeah, totally. Yeah, he's very much... He's like if the hide behind was the tree itself. He's also kind of got a pose of him like, I won't hesitate. I do like this sort of asymmetry that it has going. Crab was in a good mood. You interrupted the crab's nap, but it was too tired. To be honest, yeah, I probably like... I mean, there was a good chance because he was literally on like the part where it kind of transitions into the water. I could have easily just left him there and he would have gotten stepped on because he was like shoved in there pretty hard. I'm just gonna pretend that I did a good deed. Oh, I don't like that hair. They're very territorial down the centimeter. They're going to use their limbs to measure out their section of the forest. That's such a fun idea. Good enough mood to spare you. Yeah, I could have been crab dinner. The skin on my toe could have been crab dinner. And no matter what I do, I feel like just the blank, like, top of the head is all it needs. I think that looks pretty cool so far. Elurista. What does Elurista come together from? Hello, how we doing? Seeing as we've got like quite a few more people in here, this is the Pokedex entry. If you know the Pokemon, do not spoil it. I will guess it at the end of the stream, at the end of doing this Pokemon. I'm glad you made it too. I've been trying this new time for stream a little bit later, and it seems people are coming to it, being able to make it more, I should say, which is cool. I'm pretty happy with how this looks, to be honest. I don't think it really needs much more. Let's just go into line arting. How are we doing? We're at, not even at half an hour yet. Damn, we're making good time on this one. Burst of inspiration. Eldritch Lurk, Lure, and Forest. Ooh, very nice. That's another good contender. Man, I can't believe yesterday's stream. I got Sligooed twice. That was... I'm just shocked by that. I'm gonna have to put the reaction, like, what happened to that in the actual video, because it was too good. I'm never gonna live that down. Let's combine these leaves together. Save on a bit of detail. I've been watching you for so long. I think you're just one of the best fake models I've seen. Glad I could make it. Oh, thank you. I mean, I've only been doing this for a year now. Just over a year now, so... I guess that is kind of long in the grand scheme of things, but thank you. This looks really neat, like something you'd find in a haunted forest. Yeah, I feel like, this would definitely be like some kind of mythical or something. It's a bit too over the top for just a normal Pokemon, I reckon. I got a name too, but it's probably not as menacing. Put it in. Doesn't have to be menacing. This thing could actually be quite nice despite it eating the bones of... firing the bones of its victims out after draining them. I think it looks better if I go like that, yeah. Also, you remember the fan art I sent you before? Yeah. What about it? It was good fan art. Snaggling. Snagling's cool. I feel like if this thing had a pre-evolution, Snaggling would absolutely be the pre-evolution's name. It feels like longer? Yeah, I agree. Can it give me the bones? If you want it, it can probably give you the bones. I mean, it might be fired at a high velocity, potentially. But, you know, if you need the free calcium, you can literally just open up your mouth and it will launch the bones into your mouth. It's up to you to try and chew them properly. Grandparent, I like that too. Fine with you showing it in video. I'll have to remember to do it. I keep forgetting to put people's fan art in the video like a bad boy. I apologize. I think his second final stage Pokemon, definitely. It's Grandpa Treant, don't worry. He'll only shoot some bones at you. He's friendly, I promise. I got one. Eldrit. Eldrit is also a really good name. Damn, now that there's so many good name choices that I've been given now. You're killing it, chat. Does the Pokemon have a similar story as Trevenant, or maybe do they work together to protect the forests? I'd say that they probably... I'd say that this is one of those, like, Pokemon where it's born from the trees, like, a tree that was, vengeful or something, and now it protects the forest. So I'd say him and Trevenant probably work together, although I feel like this is more of an aggressive Pokemon than anything that Trevenant is. You need a sticky note on your computer or something that says remember fan art. Yeah, honestly. I need a sticky note on my forehead. I need a tattoo on my forehead that says remember fan art. You dangus. Please, children, I need your bone so much more than you do. I don't even remember what that is a reference to anymore. It's just stuck in my head from old streamers saying that. Trevenant is the good cop and the bad cop of the woods. The good cop and the cop that will literally suck you into its trunk and eat everything except your bones. How do I make a genetically changed Trevenant that feels like a role to human society? That's pretty easy. You could make it just a Trevenant that gives out, like, could literally just be a fruit tree, if I'm being honest. I have a similar Pokemon in my region. I can't draw, so it's just concepts written down, but instead of being evil, it's a gentle giant old man tree. That's cool. I think, yeah, like, treants can go two ways, like the gentle giant or like the aggressive monster that wants to get everything out of the forest. It's funny you say that, because the second Pokemon that we're going to be doing, I feel like it's going to be almost like a more of a gentle giant kind of thing, but also wants to kick you out of the forest. I just imagine vacuum noises coming from the arm. Definitely. It's the Hoover Tree Pokemon. Soul flavored fruit. Mmm, yum. This fruit tastes like grandma. The Trevor helps lead Pokemon others. Why did I say Pokemon people? Yeah. Oh, that also works. Literally just like do the opposite of what its like thing is right now. Once you catch one of these Pokemon, you can actually take them to the park and employ them to just start vacuuming up all the trash around the park. They're really good at it. And then later on when you battle with it, it just launches cans at high velocity at the enemy Pokemon. Get out of my forest! What are the Pokedex that you have done? So far the 2 Pokedex entries that I've done are both Sliggoo, thanks YouTube commenters. So much fun. I kind of made him say he's a gentle giant if you respect the forest, but it'll kick you out if you're horrible, like an iron golem a bit. Yeah, that's cool. I'm literally basing it off the Pokedex entry for a Pokemon, so I'm just literally doing what it says, which is like, it's kind to people of the forest, but will devour you if you don't, so. Alright, let's, I want to keep it like mostly a darker color. With so many protectors of the forest, you think that it's not just humans anymore that are a threat to the forest. Perhaps another Pokemon lurks in the woods like a parasite to the flora. I mean, if you think about it, like, we have so many, I guess you could say, like, bad Pokemon that would probably try and take over, like, territories and stuff. So, there has to be a Pokemon that would protect other, like, early route rodents and stuff from the, like, ire of those Pokemon. Have you seen Vita Carnus? I don't know what that is, no. The PlayStation Vita? I used to have one of them. It sucked. Excuse me. Where is that one tiny little gap that is causing... There you are. Eldris use random move that involves clean vacuum noises. That's a mouse hold move, isn't it? Tidy up? Maybe it can learn tidy up as it's like a signature move. Yeah, the double goo was quite quite hilarious but painful. Alright, so now for eyes. I think, what if we do kind of a bright red into a dark red? Ah, it looks like he's got weird bloodshot pink eye. I'd rather not have that, thank you. Ah, that's significantly creepy. What if this Pokemon has an ability similar to Cramorant's Gulp Missile, but instead it uses its signature ability to suck up decaying matter to fire off after being hit? Oh my god, what if it had like an ability where after it faints a Pokemon, it like sucks them up? So the next Pokemon that comes in, it fires it out like a missile at them. This reminds me of Leshy from Inscription. It does have that kind of energy, doesn't it? Yeah. He looked high. He's on that tree, yeah. I like how it looks like the eyes move around its head. Yeah, I think it's got that kind of Duskull sort of energy to it. Called Tidy Up, but Centric could also learn as an egg move. Oh, can Centric learn Tiny Up? That's great. At least it gets something. I want the sitting cutie of him now. Oh my god. I'm sure they could make something work with this abomination. The scavenger or grave robber. I do like that. I think I will use that for its ability. Just a real messed up version of Gulp Missile. Alright, let's give that some shadows. This one looks sick. Thanks, Ultimate Ditto. I'm glad you like it. Oh, excuse me, I just need to have a drink because I recorded a lot of voice this morning. And my throat is punishing me. Okay, we good. We're back. A turn and a sitting cutie. Oh, that'll be great. I need that in my life. How come Tidy Up isn't the Machino's line signature move? Yeah, why doesn't it get it at all? And maybe it does. Maybe we just don't see it yet. I don't know. Oh, you're gonna be difficult now, aren't you? There we go. Imagine if you had a bone in that arm cannon. No, I think that's a bit too much for showing for a Pokemon game. Man, who knew a bunch of random Pokemon people can collide together, making not only but the lore and the moves as well. I mean, if you think about it, Game Freak Company is just a bunch of people making the lore and art as well. Actually, I might put this entire leg in shadow. Yeah, that looks good. There we go. Really want to sit a king of Gorgas for some reason. I think that would be great. Pumpkaboo, the Pumpkaboo and Phantom lines are just some of the best. I really want a shiny Trevenant, and it's just I haven't bothered looking in Kitakami for it yet, really. This Pokemon literally uses the victims' corpses as missiles. It sure does. As an Eternatus fan, I'd buy both normal and Eternamax as sitting cuties. Yeah, I'd consider getting an Eternamax, Eternatus. Do I want this to be... Yeah, that looks good. His category could be the vacuum Pokemon. Like someone mentioned, he could suck up Pokemon with his arm, but also inside is like a spooky hollow vacuum. Yeah. I feel like if I am gonna obviously give him a proper Dex entry and stuff, but I feel like I'm gonna mention the fact that he also kind of cleans up the forest as well. He's not just a harmful Pokemon, he helps too. I need help with a fake move. It's for a ground Pokemon that's super fast. I need a ground type Proto move for a ground type. I am blanking. Call it Undermine. And then you could reference the Underminer from hit movie Incredibles and Incredibles 2, who showed up and then was promptly murdered on the spot. Future Paradox form Iron Vacuum. Oh my god. And it's literally like a robot with just 2 regular Hoover vacuums on it. He's like an evil leaf blower. He is. I feel like he could be Ghost Dark as well, but he's got quite a bit of plant matter on him, so we'll have to go Ghost Grass, I think. Grandpa ate the wrong brownies. Oh no. Yo, if your grandpa looked like this, tell him to hit me up. Oh, blood moon-like form. What could you even do if with a blood moon form for this? It just becomes the whole forest. We've go burr, literally. The best counter to this evil tree is one little weasel boy. What color should we go for the secondaries? Let's go nice green. Deadwood Eldritch Decayed form, yeah. Maybe it's like, it has actually become a whole tree now and can't really move as well. I like to imagine he walks like his pose using like one arm like a walking stick. Yeah, I feel like it would have to kind of drag around its arms almost. Which I think helps definitely with the whole almost zombie-like idea that it's got going as well. I mean, you could also make the ability one where it gives them the third type, making grass dark and ghosts like Delmisers. I could, yeah. Yeah, that might be one of the better ideas for that. But at the same time, then we'd miss out on the horrid bone gulp missile ability that we were gonna give it. Wispy woods, more like withered woods. Hilarious. Just hilarious joke. I know that 2 different people said that, but it felt like it was in tandem. Protects the forest by being the forest. He speaks for the trees. He's the Lorax. This is just the Lorax as a Pokemon. That's it. My next video is making the Lorax's Pokemon. Really get those one-solar lovers in there. The Master Crown. I mean, just attach the Gold Missile to the move. I don't know any other moves to get more bones. Maybe Bone. It increases the strength of all bone-related moves. Which I'm pretty sure is like 2, maybe? Oh, come on. There we go. The new move, the Shocker. Bone Blaster. And then all the Undertale fans go wild for that one. Do we submit Pokedex entries or do you have some lined up? I do have plenty lined up, but I feel like this is fun enough where I'll do more than one video on it. So if you do have entries you want to submit, go to my community tab on my YouTube channel and just post it on the post where I'm asking for them. Just obviously make sure that if it does have the Pokemon's name in the entry, just put like brackets Pokemon instead of the name or something. So I made a grass star literally force oxygen into people. Breathe more! Breathe more, you fools! This guy who forces bones into you. It's kind of the same concept. Alright, this is looking pretty good for a zombie old man tree monster. Might have to lower the lights on this a bit just because it's like a wood texture and it wouldn't be this bright, but for now it works. Whoops. It's genetically modified flute fly Pokemon called Oxyflute. Oh, cool. Giving other Hisuian Pokemon new forms sounds cool, but calling them Blood Moon forms feels odd since the Earth's lunar line revolves around the moon specifically. I guess. I like the idea of, like, I know that obviously Ursa Luna and that line is all about the moon, but I like the idea of the Blood Moon kind of name just being attributed to the Pokemon, like the Hisuian because it's kind of got almost like a Japanese sort of connection to it, just in the Blood Moon idea. Sudowoodo, but epic. I hate that. You're Professor Fafo on the Discord, right? I hope so. I'm pretty sure I am, unless there's a pretender. But it should be, my icon should be the drenched paw mod, if you're trying to find it by that way. I'm such an ideas person, but I can't do art, so I'm glad to have some small help in this guy. Hey, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm always open to ideas for my own Fakemon. If you're gonna throw ideas for new Pokemon at me, I don't really appreciate that, but unless I ask for it specifically. But yeah, I appreciate all the help. Have you seen any YouTube drama? I mean, listen, do I really want to say it? Yeah, I live for the YouTube drama that happens, like the Sniper Wolf and Jackson stuff. I was all over, but I don't think I really want to talk about it here. We had an interesting idea for a paradox film for my favorite Pokemon, giving it some long distant history. Cool. Well, I mean, like, even if you can't draw, if you've got the idea, write the concept down and maybe even just give it a try to try and draw it. Like, as I said, you don't have to do the Pokemon art style to do, like, Pokemon stuff. Sometimes just, like, a solid concept and a decent drawing is enough. Idea. Maybe this Pokemon uses bones as fertilizer for the wood, so it would be a gentle giant, but it would be a scavenger's search for bones. Yeah, maybe. I'm still weighing up whether to make it like an actual horrid, just monster of a creature or a gentle giant sort of thing. Because I feel like Trevenant's already got that kind of market cornered. I want to make a fake one. Any ideas, and when I'm done, I'll post it in the Discord. Okay, here's an idea. Grab one of the Pokedex entries that are on the YouTube channel and make your own Pokemon based on that. Alright, maybe a little lighter on the color dodge. Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, like that. What do you think of the idea of the Legend of Zelda movie? I only really like the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I'm a dirty heretic, so unless it's based on them, I really don't care that much. I mean, if it's Illumination, it might be alright. I don't know why I instantly, like, jumped to live action and my skin crawled a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe it's both, but easily enraged. Yeah, it definitely would be like Drampa kind of going berserk. There's a Discord, why haven't I known? I don't know. There's links to it at like at the bottom of the latest video in the oh god, I'm blanking real hard. The description. And there's a post somewhere in my community that also states it. I don't know how to get them. Can I ask you for one? Either Discord would feel so honored to pick. I can't think of one off the top of my head right now. Sorry. You could use this one if you really want to. You can just use this one and make your own design off it. Sorry, I'm in the creative zone, so I don't have much brain power for other things right now. Alright, let's... Oh, actually. Let's give it a little bit more light there. I want to color the lines for the woods. For the wood a little bit. Just to make it blend in a bit more, because the black's pretty harsh. Yeah, it works a lot better. It's not as in your face. He's a cool grandpa, but he's not that cool. I don't have brain power at all. I never do. My brain is 80% draw, 10% drink iced coffee. And that's me as a person. Drink iced coffee, panic attack. Okay. Get a bit of green up here. Not too much. I just commented some of my favorites. I should pick some with a lot of wiggle room for ideas. It's specific, but not too specific, obviously. Cool, thank you. I'll check them out after the stream, and I'll see if any of them will be good for streaming as well. Because I think I'm gonna stream doing all the all of the video content Pokemon for this one, just because it's more fun with chat. What did I miss? You have missed the creation of this delightful bone grandpa. This is the Pokedex entry, and I'm kind of finishing up on this one, so I'll be guessing what Pokemon it is soon. No spoilies just yet. Not until I ask for them. Let's give it that. What am I doing? I don't know why my brain just skipped for a little bit there. There we go. Now let's see what it looks like with a little bit of eye shinies. Some gaps I can see. There we go. Get that out of the way. I've got a starter theme for my region, which is movie genres. The fire starter turns into a superhero, water starter into a kaiju, and grass starter turns into a martial artist. That's cool. Yeah, what are the final typings gonna be? Oh, this is a very spooky grandpa. This ain't your kid's regular grandpa. This is cool, scary grandpa. Alright, let's just do a little bit of post-process stuff. Help make things stand out a little more. I'm highlighting my wood, everybody. Aren't you proud of me? Man, you eat one piece of cabanossi and your stomach just starts craving more. I'm such a fiend for this stuff, I need more. Alright, I think this man is well and truly done. Oh, let's see if adding those little grumpy lines that some Pokemon have, does that add or subtract? I think it adds. Need to move this one over a little bit though. Oh, it's windy outside. Weird. Is a fire superior base of Firestorm or Endeavor? Should I do a robotics phonophone one that has star-like features? Yes. Yes. The Firestarter's fire goes due to its first ever being a smoke bomb beetle. Oh, cool. Water duck for the Kaiju. Monsoon Kong. Oh, that's cool. Grass fighting. Mr. Forever, could you say the word mummy real quick? Would you like me to say that again for you? Mummy. My region starter themes is disasters. Oh, that's also cool. Alright, let's, okay. Alright, time for the fun part. I'm gonna try and guess what this Pokemon, the actual inspiration to this Pokemon is. Okay. Is this Pokemon Cacturn? And I hope that I'm right here, but... if you guys know the answer, pop it into chat. Yes, you can answer now. No? Oh, dang. It's not Cacturn. My only second guess was Trevenant. Oh, it's Palisand? Ew, Palisand, you're nasty. You're dirty. I'm just gonna make sure to fact check that, but from wait, oh, it's Palisand. Come on, man. I mean, it makes sense. It's a ghost type and all that, but that's that poor Pikachu in the in that official art of being sucked in is literally just bones now. I did not even think that it would. I literally did not think for a second that it'd be Palisand. Are we doing another one? Yeah, we're gonna be doing another one. I just need to process the fact that Palisand's a creature that eats bones and then fires them out. Oh, foul. Oh, it's the Violet Dex entry, is it? Wow. Alright. Hold up 1 second, I'm just gonna switch to this screen so you guys don't see all the salacious Pokemon that I've been working on. Alright, and we're back. And my PNG tuber just exploded. Base PNG tuber plus exploding whenever I switch scenes. Alright, that'll do. Okay, get chat back. Okay. Ash could have been Bones. He could have. Bones in the forest, bones in the sand, bones in the sea, bones on the lake. Bones everywhere. We're just boning down and more like violent. Yeah, for sure. Alright. So this next one, don't spoil it if you know it. This Pokemon is said to devour anyone daring to ravage the forest. To the creatures dwelling in the forest, it offers great kindness. So yeah, this is why I said Forest Edition, because we're doing two, like, Forestimon. This one, I don't quite know who it would be. But my idea for this one is like a Venus Flytrap kind of dragon Pokemon. It's got kind of like a big wide mouth, but it's very kind. Hello, Cherry Queen and Berylumi. Everyone's waking up. How we doing? Yeah, so this is the entry. You will, no spoilies, please. If you want to visit my region, your starter options are a wildfire, bear, an earthquake, saber-tooth tiger, cyclone, brant. What's a brant? But I do like an earthquake, saber-tooth tiger. So basically, Better Carnivine is your idea. Yes, I guess. I'm sorry, Carnivine. It's gonna, yeah. I'm like trying to justify the right wording to not say that it's just gonna be Carnivine 2.0, but it's gonna be Carnivine 2.0. So let's start with the mouth. Like, it devours things, so it's gotta be like some kind of wise forest protector creature. Just gotta figure out where to place the eyes and whatnot. I want a wise looking Pokemon. You need kind of like the half-lidded eyes. It's just hard. It's hard when you're making a Pokemon that's like a Venus flytrap with like also trying to give it like an expression too. Because like this thing is literally just going to be like all mouth. It's all mouth all the way down. It's not going to look exactly like a dragon, I will say. Well, this sounds like fun. I was about to start writing up my own dex entry that's for another time, I suppose. A flytrap, guardian sensical. Maybe it could be like guarding an ancient temple. I'd say that it's literally like it's found a forest that it kind of calls home, and it protects any of the Pokemon in it, but all the other creatures inside of it, it kind of... anything that tries to come into it, it will literally try to eat. Have you seen any other fan Pokemon region? I've seen plenty. They're all very good. Let's actually do the mouth first before we continue on, because I'm not married to the idea of this just yet. All I know is I want some, like, large teeth. But I'm still not sold on the eye placement just yet. To answer your question, a brant is a species of goose. Oh, okay. What a strange name for a goose. Seems a lot of these Pokemon eat each other, huh? Yeah, yeah. If for people who weren't here last time, the last design, it was talking about firing bones out and eating people, and I really thought that it would be like Caction or something, but it ended up being Palisand of all Pokemon. The beaches just aren't safe like they used to. It's kind of crazy how well known Venus flytraps are when they are native to a small area in South Carolina. Oh, for sure. Oh, hi, deer in a suit. Face looks more large toed. Well, it's going to be reptilian, so... It's only like a sort of Venus flytrap dragon, but I want to try something else before I continue on. I want to see if we can... Like, I was trying to not get the, like, Carnivine kind of face directly on the head thing. But we will have to settle potentially. You guys can tell me which version you like more. Recently tried to make my fake mole, but I haven't gotten too far yet. I think it was sort of a radiation mole. That's cute. Can his nose be like a little, I don't know, like Geiger counter or something? Alright, just went. Here's a Venus flytrap and looks a bit dinosaur. You could call him Venusaur. Venusaur! Oh my god, it's perfect in every way. Where have his eyes gone? I'm just... The layer's still there. I'm just trying different ideas, to be honest. I can even have it go up like that. Have him sort of look like a... Honestly, I'm leaning towards making this thing into a grandpa as well. What was the Pokemon from the last Pokedex had to eat dinner? It was Palisand. Okay, yeah, I think I like this version more than this one. This one's kind of got like a... I just sniffed a fart and it's very curious kind of look to it. Oh, whoa, what was that? What just happened there? Can even get like some eyes under here, like an exasperated grandpa. All right, let's give it some body. Can have the no. Oops. Obviously, it's a Venus flytrap dragon, so it's gonna have a big head and little body. Yes, why is my Discord pinging? Oh no. Stop talking on the Fakemon Forever Discord channel that I now have. Okay, it's closed now. We never have to deal with that again. Alright, I want this to look a bit wise, so let's have it like... Maybe we could even have it like come down, get larger. I would put it on Do Not Disturb, but at the same time I'm not gonna bother just because I can just close my Discord and then I don't have to worry about it for now. Geiger counter no sounds cool. I currently have a Biolizard, Gas Masters, and those what Biohazard. I don't know why I said Biolizard. Too much Sonic with the Biohazard symbol acting like whiskers. Oh, okay, yeah, it kind of defeats the purpose of the mole then. He was posting a Dex entry. Oh yeah, that's fair. I normally turn off my Discord so that you guys don't constantly hear pings and get freaked out. I like the kind of weird sort of, like, he's so low to the ground that he has to kind of drag himself. Spirit said to devour anyone daring to ravage the forest. It offers great kindness. So let's give it like... Alright, yeah, here's an idea. Seems like an amalgamation of various other like plants and animals. So let's get rid of the neck there. So let's get... I think we'll give it like a bush sort of back. A little bit like Torterra or something, but growing from it has like berries. So it's kind of like a caretaking giving Pokemon, and it also looks a bit like a Plesiosaur as well. Knowing what Pokemon this is makes me think about just how interesting this challenge can be when the dex entries are so broad and not too specific about the designer. Yeah, I mean, like, legit the last one, Palisand, I would never have guessed. I literally thought I said, Cacturn and Trevenant, which is so far away from Palisand, it's wild. Random idea, but I can see him being a bit psychic and hypnotizing people and getting into his mouth like that snake from the Jungle Book bit. Oh yeah, I could see it. Have you seen any AI Disney posted on how it depicts Discord mods? I feel like I have, and I hope that, like, I never find one that looks exactly like me, because that would be wildly depressing. Yeah, I was thinking about adding leaves somewhere on the like the neck to look like a bit of a just like a head adornment sort of thing. It's got like tired grandpa energy, unlike the crackhead grandpa energy the previous one kind of exuded. I'm more scared of this thing than High Grandpa that shoots out bones. You know what? Fair. Yeah, let's give it some leaves around its neck. Or maybe smaller leaves just above, or just below the head. Sorry, the ping was my bad place. No, don't apologize. It's my bad for putting it, like leaving Discord on. Don't you dare apologize about that. You did the right thing. I'm in the bad here. I need to do my schoolwork for today, so I lost my class and can barely read the words on the screen. Oh, the joys of wearing glasses. I am supposed to wear glasses, but I don't, because I'm a rule breaker. I'm a bad boy. I don't need glasses to see. I just noticed that the face is not finished up there. Now it is. That's better. Now, do I want to give it maybe some kind of head adornment? I feel like it needs a tail and it needs a head adornment. But what? Simpler answer would just be like spikes like that, but nah, that looks dumb. Maybe it doesn't need a head adornment. Maybe it just needs something for the tail. Get like a Diplin sort of, well, not Diplin, like the speculated evolution sort of thing going, where it, could have like a swirly plant tail. It comes up into a little dual leaf sort of situation. Very Jack and the Beanstalk. Just a tail is a huge vine with thorns, and that's also a cool idea. What about a deep sea fangly fish headlight? I mean, it doesn't really... No. No, I don't think so. Maybe when it opens its mouth, it's got the deep sea, like... A fake berry would be interesting, but... I don't think... It doesn't really seem like it's interested from the Dex entry in fooling people, per se. It seems much more interested in just telling anything that gets close to the forest it doesn't like to get the heck out. Let's try the tail with just the spikies. Big thick tail. How Grandpa gets a hug, but this guy gets 20 gunshots in the face. That's how scared I am of this thing. You know what? Fair. Can see him fitting right into the Hoenn games. He has sort of Tropius energy, doesn't he? Will-o'-the-wisp. If you could change your fate, would you? I only take my glasses off when I'm sleeping or taking a shower, and then get fogged up. Oh, is it one of those situations where, like, without your glasses it's really hard to see? That's not fun. Oh, I forgot, like, all the spikes on this side, too. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Alright, which one looks... Honestly, it's kind of like... It's difficult to tell because this version looks more aggressive, this version looks more friendly. Very difficult for me to... What do you all think? Swirly curly tail or spiky tail? He digs little shallow trenches for himself and leaves his head open like a bear trap for prey and his back for the creatures for the forest to munch on. Yeah, definitely. I think yeah, all the like forest Pokemon know that one side of it is the berry bush, and if you try to step too close to the other one, you're in trouble. Definitely would be the James Pokemon that eats James' head. Yeah, definitely. Maybe the first few swirls of the tail could have fawns. Alright, yeah, let's try that version as well. Don't know why I did that. Maybe have like one bit there, little one there, small one there, and one there. Interesting. Let's clean that up first. Let's see how it looks. I can get that. Oh yeah, I kind of like that. I think the teeth and fawns make him too scary personally, but that's just me. Well, I guess the Dex entry has words like devour and rabbit, like, yeah, I feel like this thing needs to be a little scary, but also looks, I mean, it doesn't look very kind, but I think it's more in the demeanor of how it acts. Hello, Draconis Rex. Just popping in. I just want to see how it looks if the teeth are kind of melded into... Yeah, it looks a bit better actually. And the teeth are more like part of the actual flytrap itself. Yeah, he's scary, but he's got a bit of like... I think he has like Eeyore from Pooh energy, where he looks a little bit depressed most of the time. He's just a very sad boy. He's sad because you keep ravaging his forests. Stop that. So this is more than a little scary. I've got nightmares for life now. You know what? I can live with that. This man can live with that. I don't think he needs anything on the top of his head, to be honest. The only thing I did think about trying was the beard. Maybe we can have like a little... Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. Almost like a mossy beard. Actually kind of helps remove a bit of the scariness, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I think the mossy look actually helps a lot. I want to see a berry on his head, like a crown of sorts. Probably won't keep it, but he has like little assortment of like different kinds of berries on there. Yeah, no, that goes a bit over designed. I like the empty head. Alright, I like the beard. I think we're gonna stick with this design and continue on with line art. I feel like you'd be good friends with Draper, where they're naturally quite calm and collected, but as soon as they get angry, they're burned out of hospital or whatever it is Draper does. Yeah, Draper's an interesting Pokedex entry. This Pokemon's super chill with kids, but if you try and mess with him at all, he will burn down your house and just torture everyone you know. Smiley face. And if the previous Dex entry has taught me anything, it's that every Pokemon has the chance to just be an absolute monster. And that's why they're called Pokemon. I don't know, I trust this guy. He's got a genuinely sweet smile. What kind of cartoon shows did you watch as a kid? I mean, obviously Pokemon, Digimon. Like, as an Aussie kid, we had ABC Kids, and they used to show shows like Dragon Booster and stuff like that, which I loved more than anything in the world. I usually didn't like know what would be on TV at the time, so I'd usually just watch whatever was on, but yeah, Pokemon and Digimon were always my favorites. I feel like this guy would be roughly Torterra size, maybe a touch smaller. Yeah, oh definitely, yeah. I feel like the berries that he gives out kind of are more larger and nutritious than the normal berries that like normal Pokemon would have, so he's very beneficial to the ecosystem. I'm here again. Hello, Froggy Draws. I left to get cereal. What did I miss? You missed the big lad. It may be a Pocket Monster, but I'm not putting it in my pocket. It's fair enough. One of my fake ones is a single stage skunk who is a pyromaniac flamethrower will just go around burning things to sun. Oh my good lord, what is it? What's the entry? This Pokemon is said to devour anyone daring to ravage the forest. To the creatures dwelling in the forest, it offers great kindness. I will be honest, I am drawing a blank on what the Pokemon could actually be. But we will... I will give it the old college try once I've finished. The face, I love them. He's making a... There is a face of a character in anime who makes like this almost exact face. And it's like floating in my mind, but I don't know who it is. Maybe it's something One Piece related, actually. This guy would just have to, like, crawl, waddle around, huh? Seems like a defensive ace for a gym leader. Yeah, I feel like his ability would be, like, arena trap or something to do with, like, maybe even hospitality. Walks like a crocodile. I'll definitely. Look at those tiny little baby feet. Without spoiling it, you have done something quite funny, which you'll see when you find out the actual Pokemon. It's Sliggoo again, isn't it? Do you think some Digimon design and evolutions are lazy or don't make sense? I don't really care about Digimon not making sense because they've... I mean, if Digimon started out as a Pokemon-like and then started doing what they're doing, I'd say yes, but they've always solidified themselves as being that kind of, like, we're the cool Pokemon, like, we're not your kids' Pokemon. Your cat can turn into an Iron Marauder at will. Lazy sometimes, mainly just the recolor ones. But, you know, the fact that they do give them sometimes, like, new evolutions to justify the recolors makes it a bit better in my eyes. I mean, do we need 8 billion different variants of Agumon? No. But Toy and Snow Agumon are great, and I love them. It's all been Sliggoo. It would be so funny if somehow you all managed to get me to do only Sliggoo entries without knowing. But that's an act of terrorism at that point. And I don't think any of you are that evil. Alright, bye, random artist. I don't think speed would be that high, but I can see it swinging its neck around a bash. Yeah, I feel like maybe really low speed, but very good every other stat, essentially. What's this Pokemon's name? For some reason, I can see this either being related to Carnivine, but Pristera against it is still over the regional Evo Carnivine. I don't have a name for it, but it could be very much a Carnivine, like, Evo, even Paradox form, to be honest. What's your professional opinion on the Pawmi line? I don't think it's that bad, to be honest. Pawmot is one of my favorite Pokemon now. I do agree that some extra things could have been done to it to make it look better, yeah. But it is inoffensive at best as a Pokemon. And it's cute. It's darn cute. I think it's Venusaur. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe Venusaur. And actually, I don't think it's Venusaur. I don't... Oh, maybe. I don't know. Now you're sowing seeds of doubt in my head from what I thought it was going to be. I could be that evil. Who wants me to be that evil? I might be that evil. Oh, we got some edgy supervillains in chat. Hello, Zenith District. I personally don't think Pormo needs to exist. I can see that. Definitely if there's one thing that I'd have a problem with that line, it's that Pormo does seem a bit unnecessary. But at the same time, it does help fill the niche of free stage lines. Do you think some fan-made Pokemon games is a bit edgy and dark? Yeah. I don't like when Pokemon gets too edgy and dark. As I say this talking about firing bones and stuff, but there's a specific brand of edgy Pokemon game that I just really don't like. I think the Pawmi line is great and not lazy at all, to be honest. I think there's a big section of the fanbase who loves small and cute on the street. For sure, but I don't think Pawmot is ugly. I think Pawmot keeps the cuteness still. I was going to suggest something like Nutravine. Yeah, that Nutravine's a good good choice. Now that you mention it, I do want to try a specific color scheme now. What if it had like a white head? Almost like the inside of like a dragon fruit. Oh, I like that. That's kind of neat. Oops. The Varoom line is just, I know, I haven't played an official Pokemon against 6 creatures, but come on. Varoom is interesting. Like, I like them. I wish that they just rode on the ground like normal goddamn cars. But it's interesting that they're typing steel poison, yet they're made of rocks. That's my only gripe with it. Oh, it is like a skull, isn't it? Yeah. I was thinking of giving it like little black dragon fruit seeds on it, but I like the idea of it being just a skull. Oops. Yeah, the fact that it floats is the weirdest thing about the Revavroom line. Sorry, Revavroom. I always get that wrong. Revavroom. I'm just gonna give it like the generic orange berry on it. Let's see, what does the inside of dragon fruit actually look like? Inside of a dragon fruit. It's got like little dot berries. So let's make a new layer and add that on after we finish up the eyes here. I'm going to keep it like a white as well, which helps kind of darken that a bit too. Alright, what color for the eyes though? We got green, blue, maybe like a light kind of purple, mid-tone purple. Oh yeah, that's pleasing enough. It should be called Carnosaur. Very simple. The only problem is we've kind of reminds me of too much of a Carnotaur. Oh, you want to see something interesting, chat? I accidentally must have filled in some of all the black, so now it's got a weird white outline to it on that one. Oh, we can fix that though. All right, let's add in those little like black bits and see if that changes anything, makes it look nicer or weirder. You know, it looks more like melting cookies and cream ice cream now, to be honest. I think I'm gonna leave it empty. Maybe some red for the berries? We could do that. Florosaurus? That's a cute name. Do you think the Arcphone in Legends Arceus gets full bars in Hisui and able to get new videos and watch Shona streams who's blessed by God? You only get the Christian Arceus channel, though. You get Christian Arceus channel and Butch Hartman's videos, and that's all you get. What if he had a gradient of the darker green? Oh! Oh, I like that. I think we could definitely do something like that. A small gradient would do nicely, I think. I'm gonna get rid of the dots though. I feel like the dots are a bit too busy and yeah, it makes him look like a weird cookies and cream boy. But I do like everything else going for him. I don't know, he's a really fun character. I really want her to be a return I feel like a lot of the Scarlet and Violet kind of gym leaders should have more of a spotlight at some point in the games, because I don't think they got Nelly enough love in either the games or the anime. How are we looking? An hour 40. Actually, let's... Yeah. I forgot. Red eyes? We can try red eyes. I don't know if red eyes make him look too angry. The red eyes are a bit more striking, but it does make him look more evil. That's my only issue with it. So I'm going to keep the red berries, but I'm going to get rid of the red eyes. I would kiss him. Friendly kiss. He's such a lovely fellow. Well, as long as you're a forest denizen, he would probably reciprocate, but if you're not, then you're in a spot of bother. Okay, now he's got a bit of a complex design, so his colors may be a bit... Sorry, shadows should be a bit difficult to do. Maybe a mixture of purple and red. Oh, maybe afterwards we can add like a little ring of red behind it, maybe. Red and blue berries make purple eyes. It's because he only eats red and blue berries. That's what happens, right? When you eat too many of a color, your eyes turn that color. Right? Is my grasp on science so tenuous? Moster? That's funny. What about Boscardian? Bosque, Spanish for forest and guardian. Oh, I do like that. It's a very fancy name for this boy. Why Butch Hartman? Because Butch Hartman is a weird, like, super Christian person. He's like, every single one of his like shows now are like trying to be like hyper Christianity pushing. He's one of the I ate it at all cat. He does have like that look of, I'm sorry that I just devoured an entire like box of cat food because I knocked it down myself look. He's a cat being shamed. Would this Pokemon be in a star as well? I don't know yet. I haven't really thought about adding any of these guys to a star. There was one, the Gourmand Pokemon that I did yesterday with the second Sliggoo entry seemed to be a pretty good contender for a Stara though. Sorry, I just need to have a drink. Oh, that's good. Sponsored by water. I just realized it reminds me of Chompersaur from Earthbound. Which one's the Chompersaur? I'm so incredibly invested in this guy now. Do you think he'd be a single stage or have any Evos or pre-Evos? Definitely not an Evo. Potentially a pre-Evo. Although he also kind of gives off a mythical vibe in a way. Just like the previous one. This one Pokemon that I really want to see have a baby preview like Pichu and stuff. Interesting. Maybe if enough people like its design, I can do more on these Pokemon at some point. Yeah, he's got an Eeyore face, for sure. He's got big Eeyore energy. Can kind of see him being single stage like Tramperton and Oranguru vibes. Yeah, he actually does have a bit of an a Alolan vibe to him. Chompersaur is a giant purple sauropod in the Lost World. Oh yeah, okay, I can see that. Definitely. Hear me out. Blood Moon, Wug Trio, Toad Scrawl. I'm listening. Me going to Shark Tank. Hear me out. Blood Moon, Wug Trio. All hail Drampa. Drampa is a cool design. It's silly, but it's cool. We all love Battle Grandpa. Baby version. Yeah, I feel like a baby version would be cute of this. Maybe just like, it's the bush, but a tiny little, like, flytrap head sticking out of it as well. I joined back the stream first shows me 2 ads in a row. Yeah, YouTube be like that. I mean, I won't lie, I'm obviously enabled ads for... because I need the money, but it shouldn't be allowed to give you 2 ads, like, directly in a row. I love silliness. Well, this is just a big old silly guy. Blood Moon Told Scroll would just be one of those. Fresno not. Oh my god, yes. It's just. It looks like a white pair of pants with like Toad Scroll's eyes on them or something. Could be just like Capsicum. The bush is its diaper and it's just a little silly baby. That'd be cute. I did make a like a super quick move animation for the Gourmand from yesterday using a cheese based attack that'll be going in the video. Oh. Alright, let's do Shadows 2. Looking on track to finish at about the 2-hour mark. Get that blue. Alright, fill in here. The neck under here. Pretty much all this leaf here. Nothing is safe from the blue. My message didn't show on this thing. I wish it didn't. I don't know why. Huh. Are you looking at the, Don't know why it's not showing messages if you sent them. Oh, did I put in the wrong chat for this? Maybe that'll fix it. You know, it's showing everything. Strange. Oh, maybe YouTube's having problems or something too. Goofy little dude, what Dex entry made this? This Pokemon is said to devour anyone daring to ravage the forest. To the creatures dwelling in the forest, it offers great kindness. So, I think I know what it is. I'm pretty sure. No, actually, I'm not going to say I'm pretty sure. I feel like I might be on the money, but at the same time, I might not be. I'll be popping in and out of the stream for about the next hour, so bye for now. Alright, bye Froggy Draws. I probably won't be doing this for much longer, though. We've got... I'm going to give it about 24 minutes left, maybe? At like, the latest. Did you know both Silent and Cyrus have no eyebrows? Just genetics come from Silent. I do know that. Yes. They are both eyebrowless curs. I am so hoping you're dead wrong at what you think. Thank you for that. No, honestly, it's funnier when I am wrong, so I'm kind of hoping I am too. Alright, bye, Froggy Draws. Enjoy your morning, afternoon, evening, night, insert time of day here. Let's desaturate that. I sent the same message and it didn't send again, but my other messages are weird. I honestly can't tell you why it's doing that. Here it's 11:36 in the morning, so okay. Second shadow's done. Let's do some lighting. I'm hoping you think it's like Skuntank or something. Oh no, my Skuntank pick that I definitely picked. How did you know? Could it be Zygarde? If it's could it be Zygarde? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, no, it's almost 8 at night. It's a late night for you. Oh. 8 at night? That's sleepy time. I'm joking, it's not. I love this thing's face. It looks so concerned about something. He's wondering whether he left the oven on after going on a trip. "4:30 PM here and I woke up like 2 hours ago. Woof! Oofa doofa. Having trouble creating convergent unrevealed Dipplin Evo. It'll be interesting to see it though when you get to it. His head looks like a cauliflower. It does a bit. Yeah, I can definitely see the cauliflower inspiration on this lad. Alright, I think I need to lower the opacity on this just a little more. Alright, let's get to erasing those lights. Same time for me as Project Wonder. What is Project Wonder? Is that gonna be like some kind of Ligma thing? Did you just get me with that? Yeah, okay, this is looking good. Oh, yeah, of course it's you. For some reason, I'm like, what kind of project is this? Yes, it is the name of actual person, Project Wonder, in the chat. Adoy. I'm very smart, very big-brained. Oh, I feel myself running out of steam here, I think. But we're nearly done, so there's no point in stopping now. What if his name was Botana Titan for like botany and he's big. The seventh is an actual police as well. I like the way that Botanotitan rolls off my tongue. Botanotitan is real good. That's a real good name. What the? Eraser? Oh, there you go. Everyone spam the emojis. Joke's on you. I like seeing the love hearts show up. It gives me the dopamine. The dopamine I so crave. Oh, go stretch. Oh, that feels good. Oh. Here we go. My spine is realigned now. Okay, let's bump up that saturation a little bit. Alright. Second color dodge layer. Just trying to erase instead of paint. Very good. You gonna guess it yet? No, not yet. I'm gonna wait until I'm actually finished. I'm starting to second guess what my original guess was, though, to be honest. I'm kind of scared at what it is going to be. I say scared, but I mean, like, I'm not actually, like, gonna get jump scared by it or something. What ended up being the name for the Rajang Fakemon? I'm leaning just towards Rajangri. I know it's pretty basic, but I do like the kind of flow that it's got. Oh, and the music has ended. Which that's how you know that it's getting up to that point of time. But not yet. No, no, no. That's something I'd like to add as well. Just some like little texture to the berry, so you know it's berries. Oh, Rajang. So yeah, I don't know if you were here for it like a week or so back. I was doing Monster Hunter monsters as Pokemon. I don't know if Torterra does any devouring. Yeah, that's the only thing that about Torterra that I don't think would fit here. I want a regional Torterra like the Hisuian starter forms is based off a snapping turtle. That's crazy looking. I'd love one that's like a snapping turtle, but it has like a cherry blossom aesthetic to it. This eye is not large enough. I think that, yeah, it's better. What about Phosphotech? Forest, Moss, and Protect. That's also a good name. So, we have so many names now. It's going to be hard to just pick one. Ah, it doesn't need the eye shinies. What it does need is some cleaning up on the lines. Doesn't need that one there. Get out of here. Imagine a god showing up saying your eyes are big enough and just sticking a pen in your eyeball. I would thank him for increasing the size of my eyes, allowing me to see more of his beautiful creations and Butch Hartman's hit TV shows. You're all just not good enough Christian boys and girls. I can't even say that with a straight face because I'm definitely not Christian. I made a concept for a fairy grass chikorita based off a fusion of an eagerly buffing out turning into a... That's cute. I love that idea. Alright, makes sense. There used to be a famous orangutan at a local zoo named Rajing, so I was very confused. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I didn't know about that. That's cool. I wonder if it's the... I wonder if it's based off the Monster Hunter thing and that orangutan is just really aggressive. Alright, I think... I want to try one last thing here and just... maybe clean up and see if it looks better without the lines there. Nah, it helps to... Oh! I was doing that on the actual layer. That's alright. Okay, let's give it the good old white glow. I like to add to my stuff to make it look a little more contrasty to the background. Not like famous hair, it's like locally known. I would go a lot as a kid and he always had a crown. He always had a crown on him though, a crowd around him. That's cool. Now my chat didn't appear. Weird, I wonder why it's doing that. Alright, I think this is done for the most part. So, alright, time to guess. So, I'll read it one more time. This Pokemon is said to devour anyone daring to ravage the forest. To the creatures dwelling in the forest, it offers great kindness. Alright, so my initial idea, okay, because it's also funny that this was kind of the concept. Is it Carnivine? Did I unintentionally make a Carnivine almost looking Pokemon and it is Carnivine? Wait, no, is it Trevenant? What is it actually? I'm only gonna do one guess because I think it's Trevenant. I did the Pokemon that looks like Trevenant in the previous one, and then this one's Trevenant. Oh my god! Why do I suck at this? Oh, the absolute irony of both streams just having these twists on it. Oh my god. That's why I said it'd be funny when you find out. Oh my... I thought when you said that, you meant that, like, oh, it's going to be Carnivine because I'm thinking about doing a Carnivine thing. Oh, man. Yeah, no. Definitely, a really cool entry for Trevenant, and this new Pokemon. It's just, yeah. 2 Sliggers and a Trevenant in disguise. Oh... this is such a good idea for some streams, just for this ending bit. To be fair, I don't remember that specific dex entry. I feel like, is this a newer dex entry? Is this a Kitakami dex entry? Because I feel like the, it's got, something very Kitakami to it. Oh my god, it's so funny. I got japed. Okay. Well, I think I'm 1 for 4 for guessing what the actual entries are so far. You can imagine at the apple orchard. Oh, definitely. Oh, I got like tears in my eyes because of how stupid that was. Botanotitan. Yeah, I do like Botanotitan. Oh, I think with that, how are we going for time? Oh, we just hit the 2-hour mark too. I think that's a good time to kind of wrap it up, hey? You got two amazing designs from it. Yeah, I'm really happy with so far all the... I may be 1 for 4 for guessing, but I'm 4 for 4 on designs that I really like. At least they were both ghost types. Honestly, this doesn't give me ghost type energy. Just because I didn't think Trevenant would be big enough to devour anyone who was there, but... Oh well. That's the magic of Pokemon. Yeah, it's definitely Grass Dragon type, this one. I'm plugging Monster as a name again. Botanitite and Biscardian are both good too. Definitely, yeah. Alright, I think this is where I'm going to end the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. You are all awesome, and I'm sorry that I fail so miserably at guessing the answers. Appreciate you all, and enjoy the rest of your days and or nights, whatever. You get the picture. Bye, everybody.